You on the Map. Google Maps is a free online app that you can use to discover and navigate your community.
In this interactive session, PJ Kochan will demonstrate how he used Google Maps to create a personalized community map based on his interests. Attendees will have the opportunity to share their own interests and discover how Google Maps can help them too.
So thank you, everybody. My name is Sharon, and I'm the manager of the Self-Directed Support Program at Ripon. And I'm here with my son, PJ, and our team today. And today's presentation is You on the Map, a fun guide to making your own community map. So the screen, you're going to meet the presenters. PJ, would you like to start?
My name is PJ. I started doing self-direction in December 2025. I am 21 years old, and I will be taking my high school diploma and begin blended services.
Thank you, PJ. And the other picture on the screen is our self-directed team. I'm in the middle. My name is Sharon. I'm the manager. I'm going to pass it to Jane.
Hi, I'm Jane DeMello, and I'm on the right side. I'm one of the support navigators. I am an older woman, 60-ish, long dark hair and a black sweatshirt, thick reading glasses, and I am excited about today.
And Laura?
Hey everyone, I'm Laura McGreevy. I'm a support navigator at Ripon in the self-directed support team. I have long curly hair with a little bit of gray coming in. I'm a woman in my 40s and I'm wearing glasses. You can't really see much more than my face, so I'm excited to see today's presentation and be part of it.
Thank you all. So these are some of PJ's favorite activities. PJ, you want to tell us what you're doing in the first picture?
I am playing sleigh bus in the concert band on stage. I am walking with best buddies.
Yep, that's picture 2. How about picture 3?
I am enjoying Adele's lemonade at the park.
And how about picture 4?
I am ready to sleep over at UR with my Special Olympics team at the state game.
At the state game. So these are all things that PJ has been doing in his community. So we want to hear from the audience. Where do you like to go in your community? You can unmute yourself and let us know. You can raise your hand and we'll call on you. What kinds of places do you like to go in the community?
I think Kelly was the first one with her hand up.
Oh, okay, Kelly.
Library.
The library, yep. Molly?
I also like to go to URI for Special Olympics. I'm a Trudeau Tiger.
You're a Trudeau Tiger. What's your name of your team? East Providence what? East Providence?
Townies.
Townies. We're Townies, yeah.
Good job, PJ. Let's get them in a couple weeks. We'll all our teams will join together and we'll get it done, right, buddy?
Exactly. Anybody else want to share where they like to go? Alicia?
The movies.
The movies, yeah.
Sharon, we have our whole class here from Sergeant, and we can go around. Ronald, do you want to tell them where you'd like to go in your community?
I like to go to the fire station.
Okay.
Andrew says Walmart. Jess?
More.
The pool.
Go.
Shimby.
Target.
Shimby says go to Target. Somebody mentioned library.
Yes, Denise.
I love to go to the beach.
The beach. I hear ya. How about you, Cheryl? Where do you like to go?
Couldn't find my unmute. I like to go to the beach.
Me too. All right. Anybody else before we move on that wants to share? Sue?
I'm really lucky. I have a carousel in my community and I like going there. And I'm really hoping that it's going to be open soon.
Excellent. All right.
Sharon, I like to go out to eat.
You like to go out and eat? Yeah. Restaurants. Awesome.
So what I like to do for when I have my spare time is go out and hang out with my best friends and go bowling. and also go hang out with friends, watch a movie together, have fun, be with everyone, get to know each other, and just have a good time.
That is awesome. There's so many fun things to do in the community. And what if we told you that you could put all of these places on a map that you could put on your phone or your computer, and you can take it with you wherever you go? Has anybody heard about Google My Maps? I don't see any hands, so I guess we are gonna go and get started and let you guys know that Google Maps is an easy way to create custom maps with the places that matter to you. So this is a picture of a map, and you'll see a bunch of circles. The circles are different colors, which means that they can either represent different topics or they can represent different people that are sharing the same map. There's also little pictures inside the circles, such as restaurants, which has a fork and knife, an ATM, which would be the bank, or there's a person on a bicycle, so that could be bike paths. I'm not sure what this is. It kind of looks like a tooth or a buffalo, but I'm not really sure what that icon stands for. But this is one of the ways that you can visually look and find all your favorite things. So what kinds of things did PJ find on his map? So this is a picture of PJ doing some community music groups. One is him playing some instruments, and the other is him playing the piano. So PJ, go ahead. What are you doing on your slide?
I joined the East Bay Summer Youth Wind Ensemble with my dad and my brother Zach. I get to play music outside with the group during the summer. I started taking piano lesson at the piano key. My teacher's name is Greg.
Yep. So PJ really likes music. So we found a community group that he can do in the summer, and then we connected him with some piano lessons that he takes year round. And actually, his piano lessons were funded through a goods and services through his adult services plan. Okay, the next picture is PJ in a concert t-shirt and PJ doing yoga. So tell us what you're doing here, PJ.
I love doing things outside. My maps found some of my favorites, like going to concert at Gillette Stadium to see Ed Sheeran, and the summer concert and the park at Lorsa Park in Riverside.
So every Thursday in the summer, at the park down the street from us, there is concerts in the park, and we usually try to get to as many of those as possible because they're all free. And this one?
I love going to the beach. This is a picture of me practicing yoga while I wait my turn to go surfing with Gnome Surf.
Gnome Surf. So
Gnome Surf.
Yep, Gnome Surf is a program that offers accessible surfing opportunities for folks, and that's what he was doing while he was waiting his turn. They were running a yoga class. Cheryl, you have a question.
I do. I wanted to tell PJ that I got lucky to see Ed Sheeran twice in the front row at Gillette Stadium. Front row at Gillette and front row at TD Garden. My daughters actually happened to see him, her tour manager, and they were having medical incidents at the time, and they were kind enough to help us and got us in the front row. Yeah.
Wow. Well, we went to the concert in 2023, and we are going to the concert in September, aren't we? We're going to
Nice. You'll have to, if you go up to the very top when you're at the stadium and you just slowly walk around, look for people with badges, and then just look. They're looking for people to bring down to the front row. So pay attention, PJ. You'll have a great time.
Thank you so much for sharing that tip. Thanks, Cheryl. Next slide is being active. PJ likes to be out in his community, and we're going to hear now about his Special Olympics Rhode Island team. So PJ, your turn.
I love being active. When I joined Special Olympics, I got to be on the team with my friends and coaches that I went to school with. I also made new friends and tried 2 new activities like cornhole and golf skills.
Right. So he tried golf for the first time, which is the first picture on the page, with his team and his coaches. The second picture is PJ in front of his banner for his team. The third is a picture of him and a couple of his friends when they get to sleep over at URI for the games. And the fourth is him on the golf course with his dad, who happened to be his support person that day, and they're playing golf skills. All right, PJ, this is one of your favorite topics, Water Whiz. You want to tell us about Water Whiz?
In the summer, I love any place that has water. When I wanted to find a water slide park, I used my maps to search for places near me. I found Water Whiz was close to me by car. I get to go fast down the Devil's Peak slide or float in a tube around the lazy river.
Around the lazy river. So this is a picture. So there's a picture of the Water Whiz slide, the Water Whiz name, along with PJ floating in the lazy river in an inner tube. On the right side is PJ going down Devil's Peak, which is a really fast slide, water slide. And in the middle is PJ with a huge smile on his face because he is in there. We go from open to close when we go to Water Whiz. PJ, I think you have one more slide, and then you get to take a break, and the team gets to show everybody about the maps, okay? So you got one more slide. This is PJ finding some events near him. The top one is him pointing to the big popcorn statue at Canopy Lake Park. And the bottom slide is him at the elephant migration. So go ahead, PJ. Tell us one more slide, and then you get to take a break. Go ahead.
I use Google My Maps to plan a weekend away in New Hampshire.
Nope, nice and loud.
Canopy Lake Amusement Park.
Yeah.
I love popcorn, roller coasters, and the carousel.
Yeah.
Oh. When the great elephant migration came to Newport, I got to take my picture with the elephants. My favorite animal is elephants.
Yes, we've been talking about elephants for a long, long time. So, is everybody ready to get started on their own map? Thank you, PJ. So you have a couple of choices. You can scan the QR code, which is the square with the dinosaur on the page. That'll bring you to Google My Maps. Or you can type in your search engine, Google My Maps. Or you can just follow along with us today because we are going to provide slides with step-by-step instructions of how to create your Google map after this recording goes up on the Advocates in Action website. So this is what a map could look like when you start building it out with all of your favorite places. So this is Ripen's self-directed team map, which means that each of us is going to talk about our favorite places on the map. You'll notice that there's different icons. So PJ, what's your favorite color? Red is your favorite color. So anywhere you see a red pin is a favorite of PJ's. So we've got the piano key where you take music lessons. We've got Second Beach in Newport, which is one of our favorite beaches to go to. We have Special Olympics, Rhode Island. We've got Water Whiz. We've got the Hampton Inn and Suites. Why do we like to go down to the Cape? What do they have at the Hampton Inn?
Hotel.
It's a hotel, and what's in the hotel?
Pool.
The pool. We love to go to the hotel to see the pool. And then something cool that we found that we're going to explore is the Museum of Ice Cream. Did anybody know there was a Museum of Ice Cream in Boston?
I've been there. It's
That
great.
sounds cool.
It's great. Okay, so one of the great features of the My Maps is that when you drop in a pin, it brings you to the website. So I'm going to click on this, and hopefully technology is going to be my friend. Does it say 14 magical unlimited ice
Yes,
cream?
it does. It looks
So you can
amazing.
pick your location. So this is in Boston. Look at this. Wouldn't you love to go swimming in a pool of Jimmy's? Who wouldn't want to love to go swimming in a pool of Jimmy's? There's ways that you can look at the events. There's a frequently asked questions card that talks maybe about accessibility. It might tell you like the times it's open and closed, the best times to visit. And it just is really helpful for you to be able to plan your day. I mean, look how fun. The Hall of Freezers, the cookie living room. I just think this is going to be such a cool place to go and spend the day. All right, back to the map. So now I'm going to pass it to myself, and I'm going to tell you what my favorite places are. And you'll notice that rather than a pin, I used the circle with the different pictures. So for my Dunkin' that I stop at on my way to work, I have a coffee cup. For Green Animals Topiary Garden, I have a paw print, which is one of the nice places that I love to go just look at the all the greenery sculptures of different animals. And it's got a nice lawn that you can have a picnic lunch. They have a beautiful flower garden there that you can walk through. And it's also on it's got a trail at the bottom for the bikes that you can you can ride the bike along the water. It's just a really cool place. And then Farnsworth Cafe is a place that my family loves to go to. They're a local restaurant. And what do we get at Farnsworth when we go to Farnsworth? What do we get?
Waffles and cranberry juice.
Waffles, cranberry juice, blueberry pancakes, bacon, home fries, you name it. We love it. So, and you'll notice that my color is purple because that's my favorite color. All right, so now Jane's gonna come off mute, and we're gonna showcase what she used on her map.
Hi, it's Jane, and so what I used, I need some organization, so I used numbers, and I also like to know what I'm doing first, and then what I'm doing next. So my first then kind of thing. I on Saturdays like to go to the Cranston Y to do a spin class. And so that's one of the first thing I do. And then the second thing to help me get through my spin class is I go to Plant City and get a delicious parfait afterwards. So I kind of cancel out my spin, but that's okay. That's what I like to do. And then after I go home and take a shower, my third thing that I like to do is I go to Barrington Beach. And doesn't matter if there's snow, I like to sit there and I like to see the different birds that hang around in the winter and see the water glistening. I usually don't even get out of the car. I just sit there and watch it. And that's how I use the map. I use it as an organization tool, what I'm going to do first, second, third, and it helps my family know where I am as well. And now I think I'm going to pass it to my friend Laura.
Hello. My places are marked with my favorite color, which is like an aqua teal color. And so what I did on my favorite places is add pictures of me at the places. This is me at Mr. Lemon the day after I got married to my husband, and we went and got our picture taken. I was wearing my wedding dress and had my bouquet, and they loved it. And we actually got in a news story because of it on Channel 10, and a good news story. So that's that picture because I love Mr. Lemon, and they have great frozen lemonade, watermelon, and all different flavors that they change every weekend. This is me at the Claire D. McIntosh Wildlife Refuge on the border of Warren and Bristol, but I think it's actually in Bristol. This is in the fall around my birthday, and I'm doing yoga by their garden but the wildlife refuge has like a butterfly garden, trails. They have a nature center where you can see different birds they've rehabilitated, and you can go on a long walk on a boardwalk through the marsh and then get to the ocean. And it's a very accessible place. It's good for people in wheelchairs because they really do a good job making the trails. And the last one is just one of my favorite stores. This is a picture. I don't have a picture of me in the store, but I put one of my favorite crystals that I bought there. And so my husband and I really like crystals and rocks. So this is one of our favorite places to visit. Right. Yeah, there's all kinds of things. There's jewelry, there's gifts, and then they have a really good rock collection.
All right. So now what we would like to do is add somebody's favorite places. So who wants to volunteer? And we'll add you to the list. Kelly, okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is edit and say Kelly's favorite O-B-O-R-I places and save. All right, Kelly, give me something to type in for your favorite place.
Miku's in Barrington. It's a sushi place.
What's it called?
Miku's.
Okay, M-I-K-U. M-I-K-U apostrophe S. Miku's.
Miku's Sushi Restaurant.
Sushi. Here we go. On County Road in Barrington. There it is. Okay, so we're going to add this to Kelly's map. Ta-da! All right. Kelly, what's your favorite color?
Oh, or black.
Purple or black?
Not confused with Sharon. Yeah,
okay.
Go with black.
All right. And do you want to add an icon, or do you want to just keep it as a pin?
Food or something like that.
You want to do food? All right. So we go to more icons. We type in food. And we've got, how about a fish since it's sushi?
Yes.
Okay. So now you've got a fish. Awesome. Who else wants to join? Who else wants to join our map? Raise your hand. Sergeant Center's got thumbs up. Carrie, do you have anybody there that wants to join?
We do. Ronald would like to have you add.
Okay. All right. We're going to do...
Yeah, Teamworks.
Ronald's favorite places. All right, Ronald, where would you like me to type?
Teamworks.
Teamworks?
Yeah.
Okay, and where is that located?
That's where the windows.
What city?
It's in Warwick.
What city? On Jefferson Boulevard in Warwick?
On Jefferson Boulevard in Warwick. I didn't know what it is.
Okay. So we're going to add this to your map. And, there's a website here, so I'm going to click on the website to show everybody what Teamworks is in Warwick.
Oh, yeah, that's where I go.
Oh, that looks like fun. So are you on any of the tournaments there? What do you do at Teamworks?
Well, sometimes they have me do soccer at the end, but I do windows. I'm very good at it, too.
Oh, is that where you work?
So it's his trial work experience.
Oh, that's exciting. What a fun place.
It is a soccer place.
Yes.
Wonderful. All right. I'm going to go back to my map. Thank you. And we're going to go to Molly. I'm going to add Molly. I'm going to add a layer. We're going to name it Molly's favorite places. Okay, Molly, where would you like to go?
Bally's Casino.
Bally's Casino in Lincoln?
Yep.
Twin River. All right.
I go to many other places too, but that's just one place that I was on Tuesday, so.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Of course I had to make it complicated. I'm sorry.
That's okay. No. It's good because it was allowed me to change the location of the map because you can see I can zoom in or I can zoom out. Let's see. So the little pink is where you can customize the color or the picture. The photograph camera is where you wanted to add any pictures. And the edit button would allow us to write something. So why do you like to go to Bally's?
That's where my brother lives in Massachusetts, and that's like a
Yep.
halfway point for us. So I love to spend quality time with him.
So now I'm able to write a comment about this place so that the next time you can remember that you like to go. Thanks for sharing. Denise? All right, Denise, where would you like me to type?
One of my favorite places ever is Six Flags New England.
You and PJ. Now tell me, are you the girl that likes to sit in the front row of the roller coaster or the back row of the roller
Yes,
coaster?
front
Both?
row. Actually,
Front row.
I
PJ,
went
I
to
just found somebody. Go
I
ahead.
went to Florida and I did the indoor skydiving because I want to go skydiving. So you have to do the indoor first. I love
Nice.
the adrenaline.
That's all.
It's so
Yeah,
fun.
you adrenaline junkies and sitting next to me as well. Okay, so we're gonna add that to your map. And what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue.
Blue. So we're gonna do a nice deep blue for you. There we go.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right. Marina's next, and then we'll go back to Sergeant. So Marina. Okay. Marina, where are you? There you are.
Hi.
What would you like me to type?
My favorite would be Shallows.
Cellos. Which location do you like to go to? Warwick, Cranston,
East Providence.
East Providence?
Yes, it's Providence.
East Providence. Okay. East Providence on Warren Avenue. Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to add that to the map. And Marina, what's your favorite dish to get at that restaurant? What's your favorite thing that you like to order?
My favorite would be chicken parm sandwich.
My favorite meal at Cello's is a chicken parm sandwich. Yum. Okay. So in case if you didn't go to Cello's, if you've never been to Cello's before, you can go to the website at Cello's and we can find the menu in East Providence. You can do an order online and pick it up. You can see that they have catering opportunities. They have a banquet hall. They've got margaritas starting at $2.99, although I'm on work time right now, so no margarita for me, but maybe tonight. Great job, Marina. Carrie, who's next on your list?
It's Andrew.
Me?
Andrew.
I mainly like movie theaters. I like
It's Showcase Cinemas.
Showcase Cinemas.
Showcase. The one in Warwick?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Showcase Cinemas.
Oh, I have to mention Dave and Buster's. I like Dave and Buster's too.
You like Dave and Buster's too? We can add 2 to yours. Let's see. Dave and Buster's at Providence Place.
Yeah.
There we go. See, you just see how easy that was to just type it in and then add it to your favorite place. Well, I think we're getting near the end. Oh, I can't add any more layers.
James wanted Roger Williams Park Zoo in Providence.
Okay, we will add. Is it okay if we add it to Ronald's favorite places? Because I can't add any more people. But Roger Williams Park Zoo. So, what's your favorite animal, James?
I like the tigers.
The tigers? Okay. So if we wanted to add a picture, we can go to Google Images. We can type in a tiger. Oh, this is a nice looking tiger. So we want to add that picture. See how it makes a blue square around it? And insert. And now you've got a tiger. Oh, and I gotta hit save. There you go. This is why we love this tool so much, because you can add as many places as you want. You can add pictures, you can add comments, you can change up the colors, you can change up the places. Like there's just so many things that we can do with these maps that we found it just to be such a great tool. So I'm going to go back to the piano key just so that I can get back to our regular map. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, PJ on the Cape. PJ at Water Whiz. And then we've got PJ in Boston up here. Right there. All right. Ta-da. I'm going to stop sharing this because I want to see your faces. How did you like the demonstration? Did you guys think this is a good tool? You can give us thumbs up.
Very
You can
good.
clap. Very good.
Very
All right.
good indeed.
Did you think it was easy to use?
It's a little bit easy to use.
A little bit
I'm
easy
still
to
getting
use?
used to it, that's all.
Yes. Who's got a question? Alicia, yes. What's your question?
When you open the map, how do you know where to find the places based on the person? It was hard to see because it was small.
Oh, okay. So you could there's a search bar at the top of the screen with the little, like the magnifier glass on the right. You just type in whatever places they want to go to. And then at the bottom of the square, it says add to the map.
No, not that, but you've already got, like, you broke it down by people. So if you just want to find the places of a certain person, can you just go and find up that person's name?
So you can create their own map. See, we did it as a team. That's why there's a lot of people that added to the map. But you could make an individual map with just one person, and the layers rather than people would be different activities. So you might want to find amusement parks. You might want to find ice cream shops in your area. You might want to find where the walking trails are. So you can tailor it to different activities versus people. You just name the layer however you want.
But that's what I'm asking. How do you find the layers that you've made, the list that you've made?
How do I find the layers? Okay, let me bring the map back up. All right, can you see the map?
Yeah.
Okay. Right here where it says add layer, this is where you would add another layer to the map. And rather than a person, you would make it an activity.
But so that little bar that you're working on now, that automatically shows up when you open the map? Okay.
Correct. Yep. So the first thing you do, and there's going to be a step-by-step guide after this presentation to how to create the map. And if you have any problems or questions, you can always email our team and one of us can get on a Google Meet with you and happy to walk you through the steps to create your map. We just don't want to share it out publicly. That's why we decided to do a team map that was very broad, and we brought all the different ideas of everybody that was here in the room. But if you would like some one-on-one support to create a map, the team can set up that with you. Does that sound good? Anybody else have any questions about the map before we move on? No? Okay, let me stop sharing the map. And I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint.
Oh, Denise has her hand up.
Denise?
I actually did have a quick question regarding the tools on the map.
Yeah.
Is there a way that you could see if the place is actually accessible, or is that like when you add a place and they have the website available, you can do it that way?
Yes. So if there's a website attached to the search, the website will be in the box that shows all the information.
All right.
And you can just click on the website and in that square after you add it to the map, and then you can look at the accessibility page by using the search function.
Thank you.
Okay. Can everybody see my screen? Okay. Do you see who can help me find things on the map?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to answer that question next, and we have a person is sitting in a wheelchair with arms stretched over their head with the sun coming up. We just thought this was a great graphic about who can help me find things in my community. So PJ, you want to tell us? Welcome back, boy. Welcome back, hon.
My mom, dad, and brother Zach helped me find new things to add my Google map.
Right. So if you when you're setting up your Google map, who are some people that can help you with some ideas or some help to find things to do? You can ask your family, you can ask your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your caregivers. Those are all great sources of people to help you add things to the map. How about the next one?
This is a slide with the friends I made at summer camp and my friend Nick and I at a Providence Bruins game. My staff Casey also helps me find things to do on the weekends during our shift.
Okay, so this is a picture of PJ at summer camp. He's got some of his campers and his staff members. You can ask your own DSPs who know you really well to help you pick out things. And you can ask your natural support. So that would be the people that are not paid, but they like you and you have the same interests and they like spending time with you. So that would be a natural support. So if you need some places to go, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to stop the presentation so that we can explore the link with your community guidebook. And Laura's going to talk a little bit about that. So go ahead, Laura, you can start while I'm moving the next slide.
Hi, I'm Laura. This guide, the link with your community guide, which is on Ripen website. The link with your community guide is something I would have loved to have when I was a direct support professional in the self-directed world, and even when I worked in day programs to help people find what they like to do and where to go and spend time in the community. So this is where you go when you want to look for the guide. It's ripen.org/link with community guide. And so when you get to this page, you will click on the blue button and it will bring you to the guide where there's lots of different ways to navigate the guide. We're going to just show you a little bit. So this is one of the first pages that you can look at. This has some really great places and events that we've found are really good at doing accessible events, and just in general, think about the accessibility of a place. So we highlight a few places like the Rhode Island Historical Society. We have information on all the state parks and what they do to make everything accessible. Roger Williams Park Zoo has a lot of different things, like you can not really rent, you can borrow a sensory bag. There's just a lot of different cool things that we've highlighted on this. We really like museums, and we have a lot in Rhode Island. So this page shows different museums you may not have heard of. I love the Museum of Natural History because it's only like $2 or $3 to get in, and it's super affordable. The RISD Museum is free, I think, Sundays for a certain time, and then there's another day. And we also have a link that shows how, if you meet certain criteria, if you can get free or reduced admission certain museums, and your library is also sometimes has free passes that you can take out. Also, just one more thing about the museums we love, and some of us really love the Pinball Museum, which is really cool in Pawtucket. And so the guide has a lot of different ways that it's organized. This is the page that shows you different interests, and when you click on one of your interests, whether it's art, sports, or nature, volunteering, whatever it is, you'll be brought to that page. So today we're going to show you the nature page. So this has a lot of really good ideas. If you like nature, what you can do, you can go on hiking trails with all trails. You can go see birds. You can learn about the bike paths and the walking trails in the state parks. If you like gardening, we shared a lot of different resources for gardening and looking at plants like the Botanical Center. You can volunteer at community gardens. There's a lot of garden clubs in Rhode Island. And then another great way to get involved if you care about the environment and nature is to volunteer and join parts of like cleanup groups. You can help safely clean up the beach or things like that. And we have some news. We have like events calendars that specifically have to do with nature and the environment too in that section. And then while we're on the subject of maps, a big part of the guide, and I know this looks a little overwhelming right now, but a big part of the guide is breaking everything up by cities and counties. And so this page brings you to, you can find, like if you live in the area of Providence, which includes more than just Providence, but you can see all the different websites that will help you find things to do in that area. A lot of them have great town websites. Everyone has a town website that will have events going on, things that matter to you in your community. For example, we put a lot of the links to your libraries. Trying to find a cool different one. Gloucester has like events, Tour Blackstone event. We have some news sources like in Lincoln, the Valley Breeze is a good resource for news and information about events. There's a lot to explore there, and I hope you will if you haven't already.
And Jane, do you mind popping the link, or Laura popping the link into the chat? And we'll also make sure that that is accessible to everybody. Again, once our page is all done, we'll be happy to make sure that that we share that with you. I'm gonna go back to the PowerPoint because we're almost done with the slideshow. So this is, again, keep using My Maps to explore your community. This is PJ when he turned 21, enjoying, the first picture is him enjoying his first adult beverage in a pub. The second picture is him in Boston at a Celtics game outside of Boston Garden. The third one is him and in one of the trails exploring where there was a pond and a rope swing in South County. And the last one is him exploring the troll hunters, the one in East Providence. So where will you go today? We hope that this presentation gave you some new ideas, some new tips, and well on your way to making your own Google map. So we want to find out from you. Please use the chat feature. Not the chat feature. Tell us how excited you are about exploring your community. Let's see. You can either show us. You can either come off mute and tell us. You can raise your hand. You can thumbs up. I see Denise. James is a thumbs up. Molly's clapping and hearting, and Cheryl's hearting, and Tori's hearting. Thank you so much. We're so happy to hear that you enjoyed this presentation. The team would like to take any questions that you have. So if you can either come off mute or you can raise your hand. I know we've only got about maybe 5 or 8 minutes left of the presentation. So we want to make sure that we've had left time for questions. Anybody
Not a
have any
question, but we never know where to go, so maybe this will help.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Kathy. Well, Kathy, we know that you know where the bird trails are because we've seen your photography and we've seen your small business, and we've actually purchased photo prints from your small business at Small Business Saturday in November. Anybody else want to tell us their thoughts? Yes, Tori.
I just want to say thank you. This has been wonderful. I think it was a great presentation. You make it look easy. I have a feeling I'm going to go down a Google Maps rabbit hole this weekend. So thanks for planning my weekend for me.
Hey, no problem. And we're, like I said, we can put our team email into the chat as well. It's self-directed support@ripen.org. And you are welcome to email us with any of your questions, and one of the support navigators will set up a phone call or a Google Meet with you and help you create your own map if you get stuck. Jane, you've got your hand raised?
I think it's a really cool thing to use too with, you're hiring staff. They don't know you that well. They can look at your Google Maps or share with staff, and folks can see, what's been done, what hasn't, that kind of thing. I think it's a great, I love it.
That's a great point. When you're hiring new staff, if they want to get to know you, you pull out your Google map and they can look and see all of your favorite places. Anybody else? No? All right. Well, we are just about at 3 minutes left, so we want to thank you so much for joining our breakout session today. Again, this is the Ripen Self-Directed Support Team. This is our email. This is the way you can reach us at self-directed support@ripen.org. We also you can use the phone, give us a call at 401-270-0101 and ask the operator for the Self-Directed Support Team. You can follow us on Facebook and on Twitter, Instagram. You'll find out the news things that are available, as well as our website page, which is ripen.org/self-directed support. We have a monthly newsletter called The Navigator that we put a lot of thought and care into every month. We have access to the community guidebook that you saw today. We talk about our toolkit, which is some samples about sample calendars if you're struggling to coordinate your staff, or if you want to fill up your weeks to see what kinds of activities you can do. There's some blank calendars in there that you can use. We've got, if you're looking for staff, there's some templates in there that can help you write an ad for a staff person. There's some reflection sheets about the community map. So if you want to talk about your day with your parents, with your staff, with your friends, you have this nice community reflection sheet that you can fill out about something that you found in the map or just about your day in general. So we hope that, again, that this was really great. And we just got word that the room is going to be closing in a couple of minutes. So we're really glad that you were able to join us today. We hope you learned a new skill and we're here to support you. We had fun doing this, that's for sure.
This recording is from one of the workshops that presenters shared at Trailblazers, Rhode Island's 2026 Self-Advocacy Conference. Visit the webpage for this session to find out more about the resources that presenters mentioned in this recording and additional information at advocatesinaction.org/2026 SACONF-WS2.
Produced by Advocates in Action Rhode Island, 2026. Remember, nothing about us without us.